Welcome to Swiss Family, your channel for outdoor family fun and the occasional gear review. Today we're going to be introducing two skis from the Fischer Offtrack line of skis, the Outback 68 and the Spider 62. I'm be introducing these skis together because they perform in essentially the same manner. These are skis for going, as the name implies, off-track. So if you're going in the countryside or in the forest. Who are these for? These are for you if you like the outdoors, you like snow sports, you're looking for that next thing. If you do cross-country skiing but you don't want to be restricted to those grooves, those tracks, these are maybe for you. If you live in an area with rolling hills, these could be for you. So I live here in the Jura Mountains. We have a lot of rolling hills, not a lot of steep slopes or summits. So I use these a lot. For if you like snowshoeing, or you're thinking of snowshoeing but you're wondering what are you going to do on those downhills where you'd like to glide a little bit, this could be for you. And 5, if you're looking for something that's quite low maintenance, easy to use, quick to get in and out of, this could be for you as well. So why are these the right skis for those situations? Well, 3 things. The first thing is the width. So these are a little bit thicker than your traditional cross-country skis. As the name implies, 68, that means it's 68 millimeters here at the rocker and 62 for the smaller skis. This allows you to float a little bit on the snow. So you're not going to be able to go into deep powder with these. There are other models that are a little bit wider, but I found these to be especially good end of season for hard packed snow or a little bit of light fresh snow. Actually, that's ideal on top of hard packed snow. These are the perfect skis for that. For deeper snow, actually, I'm thinking next season to buy the Fischer S-Bound 98. So those are a little bit thicker and allow you to float a little bit better in powder. Something to mention about the width though, and that's one of the only differences I find really between the Outback and the Spider, is you'll see that the Outback has the NNN BC bindings. And these are backcountry bindings. They're a little bit wider for the boot, so you have a little bit better control over your ski. The Spiders by default come with the NIS binding, which is a little bit narrower. Now you could take those off and put BC bindings on those, but that's a little bit of extra work and it's not the default, so just keep that in mind if you're getting the Spiders. The Spiders are also advertised as the widest ski that will fit into regular tracks, for groomed tracks, for cross-country skiing. I've used the Outbacks in tracks, and I can tell you that it's not super comfortable, but they still fit in tracks, especially at the end of the day, tracks that have been used all day, they've widened by a couple of millimeters, so the Outback is definitely my preferred ski in terms of width. But they perform essentially the same and have the same similar flotation on fresh snow. The second thing to mention about these skis are the scales in the back, or the Offtrack crown. That's a proprietary system of Fischer that works especially well for these types of skis. So I come from a cross-country background. I have wax cross-country skis where I put grip wax, and a frequent problem I have end of season are the pine needles that fall on the tracks. They get stuck in the wax. I need to scrape off and put on fresh before I go out again. And since I mentioned that these are especially good end of season in hard packed snow, you're going to be encountering a lot of pine needles, but with the crown you don't get anything sticking to your base, so a lot easier on the maintenance. You have other skis in the Offtrack line of skis have a skin that you can attach on the scales. I'll put a link in the description below because this does not have the option of adding skins onto it. Now, I wouldn't recommend skins for these types of skis because I mentioned these are skis that you would use on rolling hills, a lot of up and down. So you don't want to be taking your skins on and off. That would kind of defeat the purpose There's plenty of grip with this crown, and I actually used these on a 20-degree slope, pulling my son in a chariot, and I had zero difficulties while being able to glide down quite easily. So definitely a lot of good grip with this crown system. Now the third thing to mention about these skis is the metal edge. So if you're coming from a cross-country background, you won't have this metal edge. The advantage of the metal edge is you'll be able to cut through the snow a lot more efficiently, and you'll be able to control your turns a lot better. If you've ever tried telemarking with regular cross-country skis, well, you've probably fallen, so you'll understand the value of having these metal edges. So that's it really. The width, the scales or the crown in the back, and the metal edge make this an excellent ski, especially for rolling hills like we have here in the Jura Mountains. If you're like me, you're watching this video because you're wondering if and where you're going to buy these. So I'll put the links in the description below. I bought these on Sport Conrad. It's an online shop. They deliver all over Europe. They have really good prices. I got these on sale, so they have also really good sales, the bindings as well. But if you're looking for a more personal touch and a more local, and you want to support also the local economy, I'll put the link to François Sport. It's François Sport. It's a shop near Lausanne, here near the Jura Mountains, where they actually fix the bindings to the skis, and I felt the service there was really excellent. And actually, when I do go and get the wider model next season, I'm not going to buy them online, I'm going to buy them directly from the store because I really appreciated the service. Some stores, they can get a little bit cranky if you've bought your skis online and then come to them for service. Not at François Sport. They were very friendly, and I really appreciated that and want to recognize that next season. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit subscribe. You can ask any questions below. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Have a great day.